Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Indriati Syahbana. I'm from UIN Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. On this occasion, I'm going to explain you about the science is from nature, is understood through nature. Turning science to the context of life should be the focus of attention in the process learning science itself. How is the knowledge is that comes from nature? It seems as foreign. It's very difficult to reach and even questioned its benefit by the more student. Even though the original concept is very close and integrated in life. Talking about the exact science, as we know that is inherent in the view of an abstract right. A collection of concepts, principles, laws, and theory of formal target creative process and systematics. Just in our Harre's book, The Philosophy of Science, this explains the science is the collection of well-proven theories that explain patterns and regularities and irregularities among carefully studied phenomena. So, the statement contains two things. The first, that science is a body of knowledge, in this case, theory, and the second describes the function of knowledge or theory, which describe the pattern of relationship between the various natural phenomena. Science is just not a collection of knowledge. It's just not a collection of knowledge. As can an event that said science contains four things. The first including as content or product, and process or method, and the attitude. The last is technology. So if science contains four things, even when learning science, students need to experience these four things. Students are not only learn to product science, but also need to learn aspect of process, attitude, and technology to really understand the science as a whole. Because learning science is learning how to learn science. Science is basically aims to collect various knowledge about the world. So the science subject taught in school must be related to social environment in which is develops and used, and which is science is developed and used, and is used. Based on the previous matters, learning science is something that must be done by students, not something that is done to students, as stated by National Science Education Standard. That learning science is an active process. Learning science is something students to do, not something that is done to them. But the students are required to learn science actively, which implies in physical or mental activity, not only hands-on activities, but only mind-on activities. Various ways or methods have been developed to facilitate the teaching of science to students, but its application is still not optimal because it's not supported by the ability of educators to implement the method. As a result, inequality will continue as long as the control of teaching lies in the ability of educators to develop the teaching method for students, while educators are not trying how to deliver appropriate teaching for students. So, the success of learning science should be the problem-solving process, not only on student mastery of the material in textbook. Difficulties in science will not appear in students' understanding when the concept that makes science a lifestyle are instilled, so that the benefits of learning science can be understood. There is an expression that every human being is a scientist for himself, so it can be interpreted in learning, one of which is through the process of understanding and scientific thinking that must be instilled and developed by educators of students in science, learning for more helpful in life. This video was created to fulfill an English course assignment by Ms. Viviana Lismalestari as my college teacher. So thank you for watching this video. Hopefully it will be useful for you. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time. Bye bye.